Hi, my name is Terry Lee with the City of Surrey. I would like to begin by acknowledging that we are here on the unceded traditional lands of the Coast Salish peoples, including the Katzie, Kwantlen, and Semiahmoo First Nations. We would like to invite you to join us today. We will be doing some tutorial videos on how to start your own garden at home. We are joined with Terry, who is a volunteer with the City of Surrey, and Tasha and Aaliyah, who are twin sisters.
Hi everyone, my name is Terry and I'm a volunteer for the City of Surrey. I've been volunteering for the past 11 years here at the South Surrey Intergenerational Therapeutic Garden. And today we'd like to share with you some of our seeding and planting techniques for you to start your own home garden. The first step is to plan your garden. Whether you're a family or an individual, it's important to pick all of the seeds and the plants that you want to grow, vegetables. So I would probably recommend that you start with just a regular calendar, and generally speaking, most seedlings are started in March. So if you start your calendar in March, you can mark your calendar accordingly and look at your West Coast seed calendar, which you can pick up at any nursery, most hardware stores, or anywhere that they sell seeds. Now, there's also pamphlets that you can pick up to give you some advice and some guidance. But you will see on these calendars exactly when to plant your seedlings and how long it takes to germinate them. Today we're going to plant some peas and spinach, mainly because they are easy growers in the West Coast gardens. We do, however, plant a variety of vegetables in our gardens, just ranging from broccoli, cauliflower, peas, beans, zucchini, beets, carrots. Almost any variety of vegetable that you like, you can grow. So I would ask that you refer to the back of your seed package, and that little packet will give you all the instructions you need to plant your seedlings. So it's a valuable tool to keep and to remember to refer to so that you can monitor your growing. Before we start planting, we're going to go over our supplies and try to organize everything that you need to begin your little garden. First being soil, your seed packets, of course, of all the vegetables that you want to grow, and your household items that you might want to use as your trays to plant your garden. Here at the garden we use cardboard egg cartons because they're easily bendable and breakable to get your seedlings out when they're ready. We use yogurt containers, toilet roll covers, and Scott towel. We also use salad containers, veggie containers, all of which you can use to germinate and grow your seedlings. Once you've planted your seeds, always refer to the back of the packet to ensure that you haven't overcrowded your seedlings. Once they're planted, you will have to water them carefully every day and cover them if you have a cover, making sure that you've put a hole in each one of these covers so that the air gets through and you don't create too much moisture. And also to aerate, maybe remove your covers. All of these seedlings should go in a warm and cozy place so that you can ensure that the germination will take effect. And you're going to notice that you might have 2 or 3 coming up and you might have to move one out into another little spot. But just let it happen and it will all grow beautifully. Now that you've planted your seedlings, you're going to notice that they're sprouting through the dirt. Now, here I have an example of one sprouting out with the seed attached to it still. Another one just beside that that's come out with 2 leaves, and a taller one. But this still is a little early to plant your seeds to get them out. If you planted them this early, they would probably struggle to survive. The best rule of thumb is that you watch for the temperature at night to be a consistent 10 degrees here on the West Coast. Once that is 10 degrees, then you can put your plants outside to what they call hardening. While your seeds are hardening off, it's really important at this time to clean up your garden beds or containers to prepare for your seedlings to go into them. Now, you should clean off the top surface of your dirt in your pots and add fresh dirt. Here at this garden, we add fresh dirt every year to all of the garden beds. So you're cleaning out the old and bringing in the new, which basically aerates your dirt and adds nutrients. Each type of seedling has its own time to be transplanted into your garden or your container in pots. Now, you will see that on the back of your seed packet, it will give you a general idea of when to plant into your outside garden. An example of what not to plant early would be a tomato plant, because they shouldn't go in until well into May, because it's warmer there and they're very hardy by that time and they can survive. So be really sure and careful about what your seed packet says. Now, when you have a seedling, the roots will be down to the bottom, and you can generally just squeeze your pot and lift your root right out without any problems, and it will come out and you can plant that little seedling right into your garden. For your egg carton, you just generally have to rip out each side of your egg carton. You will either put it upside down and get your seedling, or you can actually plant that right into your garden because it will disintegrate. Remember to water your seedlings at the time of planting, but don't overwater. So just a general light sprinkling of water so that it secures the root into your soil. So once you've planted your seedlings and you're going to watch them grow, you're going to notice that they are growing in little clumps. That is the time to thin them out by pulling out the little clumps and spreading out your little seedlings. Also, it's very important to make sure that no weeds are growing in and amongst your fresh produce. Now, your produce will produce very quickly. Some of the things that you'll be eating very quickly in your garden will be radishes and spinach. So you will enjoy very quickly, within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, fresh spinach and radishes out of your garden.